what up guys? Welcome to another installment of Mateo's Fiesta ST. And in this video we're going to go behind the scenes of Fenton's car video reviews. And I kind of wanted to do this to show and highlight exactly what goes on during, a typical day of shooting footage. And to give some background, Fenton, for the most part, 90% of the time, he's a one-man show. I've only helped literally, on one video. So, and that's was being a follow car and just, taking pictures and everything. So I'm helping out on another one. But yeah, I kind of wanted to showcase and highlight, all the work and effort that the guy puts in, because man, it takes a lot of work. We're not doing this full time. We're just doing this as hobbyists because we love cars and we love car culture. So yeah, enjoy this behind the scenes view. Here we go. Here's some spirited footage while we're driving up to the location. Woo! Canyon roads. This is what people call spirited driving, I guess. Oh my god, the car's so tiny. That is amazing. The car is like so tiny. Alright, what up guys? We're at the Sierra Open Space Preserve right now. And just kind of going, behind the scenes right now. And we got our cars parked up here. We've just met the owner of the Cappuccino, Dustin. And it's a pretty neat car, I must say. And right now we're capturing all the shots, and we're going to do the startup shot where we capture, the revving of the engine and get those sweet, 9,000 RPMs on this one. So you get a sweet sound clip for you guys. What Fenton does is he has this little sound recorder that looks like the troll heads from, from the Trolls movie. From like the 90s. Yeah, from the 90s. Yeah, so we're gonna go capture some sound clips, and those will be shown in the video. Yeah, we usually come out here pretty early. The earlier the better, because there's less people on the road. And then it's easier to do like follow and chase footage as well. Yeah, so this is kind of what it is like on a typical day. A few hours hanging out with car people and just talking about cars, which is awesome. All right, so right now he is telling Dustin exactly how he wants the reps to be recorded. So as you can see, right now he's got that recorded. Then also the troll head. So let's get it.
Just start up in red. All right, go.
That sounds pretty good.
Actually, we redo that, but this time instead, I didn't realize they took the road so
So now he's giving feedback on what to do, and so we can get another shot. Cool. But yeah, that's kind of how we get the exhaust note. After a lot of trial and error, we have the cameras set up. Not this one. We're deciding where to put this last one, but we got one here on the window to get a good look of the driver's shift points. And then we also got one that's always facing. He's just the Xiaomi one. And then we got this, the troll head voice recorder to capture the audio on the inside. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get it set up, and we're gonna do the downhill a little bit in a few moments. Okay, so now we're going to go on and do the driving bit. This is where Fenton talks with the person that, has brought the car. This time it's Dustin, and this is where we get all that sweet conversation footage, like the smoking tire. But yeah,
not a copy of the smoking tire.
He's not a copy. Yeah, so I'm gonna be the follow car to get some follow footage, and I'll be talking as well on the way down. So I'll catch you guys there. All right, so we just got the initial footage that we get at the top of the Sierra Outlook point. And then this part is where I'd be the follow car. And this is the part where Fenton kind of gets his, conversations going with the owner of the car. This car is ridiculously thin, narrow and short, by the way. So what I try to do, and I have no experience as a follow car, I've only done it once before, is that I just basically tail as hard as I can. Because the GoPro, even with the narrow field of view, it still zooms out a bit. So that's something to take apart. We don't have like a really fancy setup where we can have like a zoom lens on a DSLR or something. We don't really have any mount gear or gear that really enables us to do that. So in this, I just follow as close as possible, and it's kind of difficult because you don't know what's going to happen with the car, when exactly Fenton is going to brake. But yeah, so this is the whole part where I get the follow cam footage, and hopefully will help out in episodes to come. Alright, so now Fenn's really pushing the car. I had to get a little behind because I was switching my camera around, but this is the part where it gets pretty intense. So he's pushing it pretty hard, but it's not a car with a ton of horsepower, so it's not very difficult to keep up. But there's other instances where it's like, whoa. Since I would say he's a much better driver. The only reason why we're slowing down is because there's a biker. And, that's something we always take into account, the safety of others. But, yeah, let's see how much further he can, or how much distance he can put between me. I'm always cautious on my brakes. I would say I'm very close to it all the time. Yeah, he's really, I don't know if he's super pushing it right now, but, yeah, this is the part usually where if there was a more capable car, he would definitely smoke me. So we just got to the bottom of where Fence normally stops, and he's going to go back up the direction that he just came. And there's not going to be any portions where he follows me in my Fiesta because he doesn't want any, follow footage. So I'm just going to way back up the top. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and get those super sweet drive-by sound clips. So that's the part that's pretty cool. So yeah, here's the setup for the drive-by to get the sound bits. Fenn's gonna give me the okay that he's ready to come by, and I'm just gonna hit the record button for him, and then we're gonna switch one more perspective to just, instead of getting a panning shot, we're just gonna have it cut to 2 videos instead. This is kind of the fun part. He's trying to, go all out, and it seems like they're ready to go. So let's do this. All right, so he's getting ready to come. Well, that's a wrap, and I hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes tour of Fenn's car video reviews. Something that won't be mentioned or be shown is how much work after the fact we've gathered all this media for the car video review. So there's a lot of editing that goes into this, and this is done in our free time. We are hobbyists. We don't do this as a full-time thing, obviously. I mean, we just do this for fun, and we really like hearing everyone's stories in their cars. So that being said, if you have a car that you want to share with us, you don't mind either Fenton or I driving it, let us know in the comments or in social media, or even reach out via his email. We'd love to hear your story, and we just, love to talk about cars. In the car culture, it's a great thing, and, it's something to not take for granted. So yeah, that's it for this installment of Mateo's Fiesta ST, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, what up guys? Welcome to another installment of Mateo's Fiesta ST. And in this video, we're actually going on a behind-the-scenes tour of, whoa, there are turkeys on the road. I'm not kidding. Come on, guys. Do you want to be Thanksgiving here? I wish I could show you this. This is... Guys, come on. All right, anyways, whoa. Okay, there's turkeys on the road. Okay, yeah, okay.